billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. As-salatu was-salamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Allahumma ja'alna minhum minal ladzina amanu wa amilus salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Thumma amma ba'd. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما Allahumma thabbitna indal mauti bila ilaha illallah. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Inshallah, we are starting lesson number 4, and this is our family 4, Bab Aslama. This Bab is very common in Quran Pak, so we need extra attention to this Bab, inshallah. So this is family 4, and how this family 4 gonna look like. We are going to have extra alif in the beginning. So seen, for example, our template is going to be aslama. So seen lam mim is basically our root letter over here, and you guys can see that extra alif in the beginning is there, and instead of calling that alif, I should be calling that hamza, because we all should know in Arabic what happened if you see something like that without any haraka, you can call it alif. But as soon as this alif has skun, sometimes you can screen is not sharing. अली बेटा इसीलिए okay. Is it fine now? Okay, yes. So I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't know what's going on today. So I was saying that we are going to talk about family 4 today, and the template we are supposed to learn is aslama. So you can call this family 4, or we can call it Bab Aslama. And as we can see over here, what is happening? This alif is extra over here. So that is the marker for family 4. If I ask you what is the marker for family 2, so we all should remember that it has a crown on the middle root letter, right? So the template we memorize is allama, right? So allama, this is the template for family 2, right? And what is the marker? In the middle root letter, we see shadda. So now if I ask you family 3, what is the marker for family 3? We memorize jahada. Okay, so what is the marker? That we have extra alif over here. I can call this alif, right? Because you see that there is no any haraka on this alif. So that means this is alif. When as soon as we have this is alif in Arabic, okay? As soon as I put skun, or if I put fatha or I put kasra, or I put dhamma, it's not alif anymore. It will call hamza. Okay, so we all need to remember that. So now jahada, what is the marker? That we have extra alif. Now if I ask you what is the marker for family 4, so we should all remember that family 4 has extra alif. And where is this alif? Sorry, not alif, hamza. Where is this hamza? In the beginning. So we have our root letters sin, lam, and mim. And as soon as I bring it to family 4, that will become as, la, ma. So I would have extra hamza over here. Then I need to give a sukoon on the next, that is fa kalma. So fa kalma will have sukoon. Lam kalma, sorry, ain kalma will have fatha, and then lam kalma will have fatha. So this is how it's gonna go. So aslama is family 4. How it will go? Aslama. So this is our felun madin, failuhu huwa. Then fel mudaria would be yuslimu. If you guys remember, family 2 has allama, right? So how many letters? Allama, ain, lam, lam, mim. So 4 letters. So I told you guys, whenever we have 4 letters, the mudaria always get u sound, right? So same thing is applying over here. Even jahada, jim, ha, sorry, jim, alif, ha, and da. This is jahada, 4 letter. So again, our mudaria was starting with u. So now aslama, how many letter? This alif, sorry, I'm keep calling alif. That should be hamza. So hamza, sin, lam, and mim. So 4 letter again. So that's why our mudaria is getting u sound. Okay, always remember, whenever we have 4 member in a family, as like 4 letters you can say, then the mudaria will take u sound. So yuslimu it will become. And if you guys remember the previously, in all the families that we have learned so far, the middle root letter is getting kasra. Allama, yu'allimu. Yu'allimu, right? Jahada, yujahidu. Hidu, right? And now aslama, yuslimu. So it is kind of following the same pattern. Middle root letter is getting kasra, and the beginning, the u is like sign of mudaria, you can say, is getting dhamma. Okay, so kind of same pattern. So aslama, yuslimu, and then its masdar would be islaman. We all know this word, right? Alhamdulillah, right? So islaman. So now what is happening in masdar? So it is like we have seen over here, we have lam and mim. And what is extra? We have this hamza extra, and then we have this one extra. So if'alan, if'alan, or lun, whatever you want to say. This is the template for masdar. Okay, so islaman, islaman, and then fahuwa muslimun. So this is, we all should familiar with now. So whenever we have mu sound, so that is our, it could be our ism file, it could be our ism maf'ul, or it could be our ism zarf, whenever we hear u sound. But how we are going to differentiate between ism file, ism maf'ul, and ism zarf. Ism maf'ul, sorry, ism file, when you have a middle root letter with kasra, so then it is going to be our ism file, always. Yeah, and I'm talking about our families 2 to 10. Okay, because they have kind of set pattern for ism file, ism maf'ul, and ism zarf. And now our ism maf'ul and our zarf, they are kind of overlap, they are same. And what is now the middle root letter over here was having kasra. In ism maf'ul it will have fatha, so it will be muslamun. So muslimun, alhamdulillah, we are muslimun. So aslama mean he submitted, and muslimun, the one who submits. And what is the submission? Like as soon as we said kalma, we are saying that, oh Allah, we are only going to submit to your commands, nothing else. So this is the submission, muslimun. And then muslamun, what could be the muslamun? We submit to who? We submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is muslamun. We submit to commands of Allah, Quran. So Quran could be muslamun. We submit to sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That could be muslamun, right? And then someone took shahada, right? So that could be the zarf, the place and time of submitting. Okay, then we have our passive. So passive, we know that in Madi what happened? Always U and E sound kind of prevail. So that will be uslima. Uslima and then yuslamu. And then islaman and fahuwa muslamun. This is our ism maf'ul. And then command is aslim, la tuslim. Okay, now command. Yeah, okay, for command, let's see over here. What was the rule to make command? If I say katala, and fil mudariya would be yaktulu, katala yaktulu, and then to make it into command, I need to go to anta, and I say taktulu, right? Now taktulu, how I make a command, what are the kind of rules or like steps, I should say. So steps are that I need to make it majzoom. I need to drop this sign of mudariya because I'm making it amar now. So now this the first letter having sukoon over here, I cannot pronounce. So I need to bring helper alif. Helper alif, now I need to see what sign I need to give it to helper alif. So I see Qaf Ta Lam is the root letter and middle root letter. Always we look for middle root letter. What sign the middle root letter has? Middle root letter has U sound. I will give it to U sound. If middle root letter have E sound in the like over here. Okay, let's do them. Finish that one first. So it will become Uktul, right? Then if I go to Daraba, and mudariya is yadribu, and then I go to anta tadribu, and now I want to make a command, so I need to make it majzoom. I need to drop this ta. I need to bring helper alif because there is sukoon I can't pronounce. So I bring helper alif, and now the middle root letter dad, ra, and ba. So this is, it has E sound, right? So I'm happy to give it E sound, and I would say helper alif will get E sound, idrib. right? Then we have another fail, fataha, and it will become yaftahu in mudariya. Then taftahu, right? And now I'm want to make into command. So I need to give it a spoon. I need to drop this ta. And now I cannot pronounce. I need helper alif and helper alif. Okay, fa, ta, ha is the root letter. And now this middle root letter has fatha. But the rule was that we are not going to give fatha to helper alif. Helper alif either get u sound or get e sound, but no fatha. That was the rule, right? So that's why, even though the middle root letter has fatha, I'm still giving it kasra. So it will be iftah. Now there is exception for family 4. So family 4 will always in Amar gonna get fatha. So aslama, yuslimu, then tuslimu, and from tuslimu, I wanna make it command. I need to drop this ta. And now helper alif will always get a sound in family 4. That is different. We need to remember. Okay, so instead of it should be Islam, according to all these rules we learn, but when it comes to family 4, this rule is not going to apply. So that's why we are gonna say in the command that is Aslim. Okay, I hope everyone is clear on that. So that's why you see over here Aslim, La Tuslim, and then Muslamun. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'm hoping that it is making sense to you guys. Okay, same thing over here. I already we went through how in our Sarf Sawir, it would be Aslama Yuslimu, and then the Majhul would be Uslima, Yuslamu, and Amar is Aslim, La Tuslim, right? And then Islaman, and over here Muslimun, Muslamun, and Muslamun. Our Isam file, Isam Maf'ul, and Zarf. Okay, so let's say a couple of times. Aslama Yuslimu Islaman Fahuwa Muslimun. Uslima Yuslamu Islaman Fahuwa Muslamun. Al-amru minhu aslim wa nahi anhu la tuslim wa zarfu minhu muslamun. One more time. Ali, you're gonna say it now. You're gonna say it loud enough. Muslamun. Okay, so now we have few words over here. Let's look at them. Mukhrijun. So mukhrijun, we need to look that where is mukhrijun kind of rhyming with the, if we look at our Sarf Sagir pattern over here, is that mukhrijun rhyming with muslimun or muslamun or muslamun? Mukhrijun, because I hear mu sound, so that's why I need to check either isam file, isam maf'ul, or zarf. Basically they are same, so just we can look at these two things. So isam file or isam maf'ul. So mukhrijun. So how I differentiate again? So ha, ra, sorry, ha, ra, and jim are the root letter, right? And now this ra is middle, and on the middle root letter I see kasra over here, and then I have mu over here. So this is the pattern of ism fa'il. Okay, and we know that this is family 4, aslama family, and the root letter are ha, ra, and jim. Then irsadan. So I need to look where it is matching. Is that irsadan matching with aslama or uslima or aslim? No. Yuslimu or yuslamu? No. Irsadan islaman. Okay, it is rhyming with islaman. So that means this is our masdar, and again this is our family 4. And ra, sad, and dal are the root letter. Then we have nu bashiru. So nu bashiru. So now, what do you think? When I see nu over here, and the u sound is telling me that this is fail mudariya, right? And the shadda in the middle is telling me that this is family 2. So I can say this is failun mudariun, and this is malum, not majhul. So this is family 2, and root letter are ba, sheen, and ra. Then we have the word al mujadalatu. So mujadalatu is first of all I hear mu sound, so that tells me okay, either isam fa'il or isam maf'ul. Now I need to check the middle root letter, jim, dal, and lam. I should know that jim, dal, lam is the root letter. So dal has what sound? Fatha sound. So that means this is our isam maf'ul. Oh, sorry. Okay, no. Okay, mu sound, we know that, okay, this is our family 3. My bad, okay. So family 3, we know that even that it has 2 masdar, right? So and what were the jahada, yujahidu, and jihadan wa mujahadatan, right? Mujahada, tun or tan, so mujadalatu, we can say that. Okay, if you got confused, like if it is we are thinking that this is ism maf'ul, right? So how we can differentiate ism maf'ul? What was the ism maf'ul for family 3? So jahada, yujahidu, jihadan wa mujahadatan, fahuwa mujahidun. And that then ism maf'ul would be mujahadun. So that would be mujahadun. But if it is jadala, so how it gonna be?
Mujadalun.
Yeah, mujadalun. This ta is kind of should give out that this is masdar.
Excuse me, Rahat, there is one question. When we were doing family 2, and we discussed that even in Isme Maf'ul, there could be a complete Muslimun chart. It means that Muslimatun can also come as a Isme Maf'ul. So then if we consider this, then Mujadalatun, Dalatun, could it be a female?
Yeah, exactly. You are right. There is a point. So then in this case, we can say that it could be our masdar or it could be our ism zarf. Okay, so both are the possibilities over here.
It could also be ism maf'ul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be ism maf'ul.
All 3, yeah.
All 3.
Yeah, so zarf and maf'ul are same, right? So you can say ism maf'ul too. Yeah. Okay, good point over here. Okay, so now if we move on to next one, abshiru. So abshiru is matching. Look over here where it is matching. Abshiru. So if I just go to this is antum, right? So this wow is telling me this is plural. So if I go to kind of singular, so then it should be abshir. And abshir should be matching with what? Aslim. Right? So let's do that one, okay? So do we have space here? So abshara. Abshara, and then its mudaria will be yubshiru, right? Yubshiru. And if I go to anta, first go to anta, that will be tubshiru. Right? And tubshiruna. I'm skipping antuma. So now we are supposed to make it majzoom. We need to drop this ta, and we need helper alif, right? And what sign is helper alif getting? What harika? Because this is aslama family, right? Always fatha. So that will be abshir, right? Abshir, and over here will become, so we're dropping this ta, we're dropping this noon, and we are bringing helper alif with fatha, so that will become abshiru, right? So this is abshiru, aslimu. Is everyone clear? So abshiru is family 4, fail amar, file is antum, and then bashin and ra are the root letter.
Excuse me, Rahat, I don't understand here. Why ru? It should be sakun if we are making it amar, or if it's amar.
Sorry?
Let's say if it's amar, then it should be abshir. So why abshiru?
We went to antuma, antum. We did over here tubshiruna, right? What could be the antum? Alkans, what is the siga for antum? Tubshiruna, right?
Antum tubshiruna.
Okay, so you dropped this noon, right?
Yes.
And we dropped this ta. Now what is left behind? Ba, shin, and this is right. So this has skoon, we can't pronounce, right? So we need fatha.
Yes.
So we need helper alif. So we said abshiru.
So abshiru is for antum.
Yeah, this is for antum.
And this is amar too.
Yeah, what we are doing right now. This is amar. Yeah.
My understanding was amar will the lam kalma. Lam kalma, we have to make it majzoom always to make it amar, or if it's amar, then the lam kalma will take majzoom.
So how? Okay. Tubshiru. Okay, I'm gonna try to write neatly this time. I'm messy. So tubshiru, right? Over here.
Tubshiru is anta.
Tubshiru, right? So now when it has like the singular one, tubshiru, and hiya tubshiru, and then ubshiru, nubshiru, right? So then you can make them majzoom by having the last letter on spoon, right? But when we have this noon, how do we make them majzoom? How do we make them majzoom when they are ending on noon?
By dropping of noon.
Exactly. Okay, so we drop the noon to make them majzoom.
Yeah, because of the plural, we don't have to go for all this.
So that rule that, okay, we need to give sukoon to the last letter or the lam kalma is only when they are kind of singular. When we have all these five in your pocket, huwa, hiya, and anta, and what else? Ana and nahnu, right? So we have yubshiru, tubshiru, tubshiru for hiya and anta, and then ubshiru and nubshiru. So whenever we are ending on these oo sound, yes, we need to give them sukoon, and this is how we are done. And then we need to bring helper alif if we need. But the one they are ending on noon, there are many, or they are ending on noon. So whenever they are ending on noon, we always drop the noon to make them majzoom. So this is what it is happening in tubshiruna. Okay, are you clear, Alkans, now? If we say tubshirani, let's do our dual one now. Tubshirani. This is dual. So again, what we need to do, we need to drop this noon, we need to drop this ta, and now I cannot pronounce because ba has koon. I need to bring helper alif, and since this is family 4, I'm gonna give it fatha, and then it will become abshira. Abshira. This is how it's gonna end. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear on that. Okay, next we have taqdeeran. So now you guys should tell me where it should be. Taqdeeran is matching with taf'ilan, right? So bab taf'il, which is allama family, right? So this is allama yu'allimu ta'liman, or I should say qaddara yuqaddiru taqdeeran. So this is bab taf'ilun family 2. So this is our masdar, and root letter is qaf, dal, and ra. We need to ace all these three families that we have done so far. Okay, so we should not be lacking on their markers. We should recognize them really well, and we need to kind of memorize all these templates. They should be like, back then we used to memorize tables. So these tables should be like we used to do our math tables.
We can't hear you. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rahat, we can't hear you.
I think something wrong. Probably it is muted.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Now we can hear you.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, alhamdulillah. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on today. So many glitches.
But nothing on the screen, Sister Rahat.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna share inshallah. So is that okay now?
Yes.
You guys can. Okay.
Yeah.
So now amana. So amana, we have hamza, mim, and noon. They are the root letter. And I was saying that whenever we have root letter a, like hamza in the beginning, and when it comes to family 4, then we need to make some changes, because when we have over here in the example, when I bring this hamza, mim, noon to the family 4, it will become mana, mana, right? And it is like a hiccup, and it's not smooth. So that's why, you know, that Arabs are like, they really want their language flowing. They don't like when we have any hiccups or any like different sounds that are kind of not smooth. So what happened over here, when I bring to family 4 and it become mana, so instead of mana, what they said, they kind of remove this spoon over here, because that was the one that harka was giving that hiccup sound. So now we have 2 hamzas over here, right? So these 2 hamza we can write with this mad over here, right? So this is how it's gonna look like now, amana. Okay, so this hamza kind of get diffused in this mad. So now we have 2 hamzas over here, and because of these 2 hamzas, we are giving it a mad, and we are saying amana. So this is family 4. And now amana, when it becomes to, this is our madi. Now when it comes to mudariya, it will be yuminu, right? So yuslimu. And now since this sign of mudariya is getting u sound, dhamma sound, we need to bring waw, right? Because we know that I mentioned many times these friendly pairs, the dhamma is always friendly with waw, fatha is friendly with alif, and kasra is friendly with ya. So that's why this chair of hamza, you know, this this is basically wow. We don't need this wow over here. Basically, the letter is Hamza over here, but Hamza always need a chair. Sometimes you're gonna see this Hamza sitting on alif. Sometimes you're gonna see sitting on wow, and sometimes on ya. So this that's why this wow came over here. So we will say you minu. Okay, amana you minu, and then imanan. Now imanan, what happened over here? It's supposed to be islaman, right? So it should be imanun again. There should be hamza instead of this ya. But as I said that since we need to have hamza with kasra over here in the beginning, and kasra is always compatible with ya, right? So that's why we need to bring this ya over here, and it will become imanan, islaman, imanan. Okay, so these are the kind of changes for the fluency we need to bring, and that is always happening when we have family 4 and the first root letter is hamza. So we always need to consider these changes then. Okay, then what else? So amana yu'minu imanan, and then mu'minan is kind of same thing like happen over here in Mudaria. Okay, so mu'minun, and then umina. So this is our majhul, madi majhul. So since we need to bring u sound, right? So with u will come our wow. So we will say umina. So umina and then yumanu. Okay, and both way it says we can write. Either we can write with the hamza over here, and even if we write without hamza, it's fine over here. Okay, yumanu or yumanu. And then we have imanan, mu'manun, and then amin. So amin, what is happening in amin? So basically our anta is tu'minu, right? So tu'minu, and now we need to make it majzoom. So we put spoon over here, and then we need to remove this ta, and I need to bring helper alif with fatha, right? So it will become aumin. So again, aumin is not smooth, so instead it became amin. Okay, so that is going to happen, amin. And one more thing over here worthy of mention is, okay, let me finish this one. So this become amin this way, and then we have amin, la tu'min, and then mu'manun. Okay, so basically if we memorize this chart, the whole thing over here, amana yuminu imanan fahuwa mu'minun umina yu'manu imanan fahuwa mu'manun al-amru minhu amin wa nahi anhu la tu'min wa zarfu minhu mu'manun. So memorize this one too. So because there are going to be many fail in Quran Pak which has Hamza in the beginning, and when it comes to family 4, then that is these changes are going to happen. Okay, so you should kind of get familiar with all these changes. And now one more thing worthy of explaining over here is amanu. When we come to, this is our madi. So amana, amanu, this is going to be our madi. And when it comes to amar, it's going to be amin. We saw over here amin, and then amina, like with alif. Amina, that is going to be our Antuma, and then Aminu is going to be our Amar. So what's the difference between Amanu and Aminu? So whenever you hear Amanu, you should know this is Madi with Fatha. And whenever you hear Aminu, then you should know this is Amar. Because Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, you will see everywhere. And sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say Aminu, you all should believe. So we should know, okay, we should not get confused to look at Aminu and thinking that this is fail Madi. No. So fail Madi will always get Fatha and fail Amar will always have Kasra. So you can look over here in this fail over here. So Ajara, so same, this is Hamza, Jim and Ra. This is the root letter. And when it brings to family 4, then it's gonna be Ajara. And same is like Akhaza. Akhaza yuakhizu. Ikhazan. That is, Akhaza is very common like fail you're gonna find in Quran Pak. Amana and then Ajara. So these are many like kind of fail you're gonna find. So you need to really understand them properly. Okay. So over here, Ajara, Ajara, Ajaru. Okay. So Aja. So Ajaru. So Jim is getting Fatha over here, right? Ajaru. And now look over here in Amar. Ajir, this is Anta. Ajira, and then Ajiru. So G, this is Jim is getting Kasra over here. So that is, I want to show you guys that you should know because this is very common. Okay, then whatever we learned so far is this is given in this picture. So you can go through, might help you guys. Okay, then we have some practice. We are going to do it inshallah together. So I'm gonna skip that. And now look over here. Okay, these are some examples from the Quran Pak. It says, Nabbi'na bita'bilihi inna naraka minal muhsinin. So nabba'a is like allama, right? Nabba'a yunabbi'u. And then if I go to anta, it will be tunabbi'u. And now I want to make it a command. So what I need to do, nabbi'u. So I'm gonna drop this u sound. I'm gonna make it majzoom. And then I need to drop this sign of mudariya, and now it become nabbi. Nabbi. So nabbi'na, you inform us. But one more thing to mention is that this kun noon, nabbi'na, also can be like you know, in fi'l madi, skoon, ta, tuma, tum, ti, tuma, tunna, tu and na, right? That is kind of give us a clue that this is madi. So now nabba'a, if we go to, like if we conjugate that, nabba'a, nabba'a, nabba'u, and then nabba'at, nabba'ata, and nabbi'na, right? So after hunna, so nabbi'tu, nabbi'tuma, nabbi'tum, nabbi'ti, nabbi'tuma, nabbi'tunna, and then nabbi'tu and nabbi'na. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make over here is that this nabbi'na, is kind of overlapping. Okay, so you can think, okay, this is fail madi, okay, and file is nahnu, nabbi'na. But it could be nabbi, you inform, so this is amar, and this na is attached pronoun. So that now the context can help us out. What is making more sense? So over here it says nabbi'na, inform us, bita'wilihi, about the interpretation. Inna, indeed, naraka, we see you, minal muhsinin, from the muhsinin. We know that this is from Surat Yusuf, and you know, these two prisoners, they came to Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salam, and they were requesting that they saw some dreams. Both of them saw dreams, and they want the interpretation, right? So over here, inform us, making more sense, right? So kind of word you can, over here I'm gonna write Amar, right? But you should know that both can apply over here. But in this context, we are saying that this is Amar. So kind of word is Amar, then root letter is Noon, Ba, and Hamza, right? And this is family 2. Now, bi ta'wilihi. So, B should not confuse you. Ta'wili is starting with ta, right? Ta'wili, ta'wilan, like taf'ilun, right? So, it is matching with bab taf'il. So, I should say masdar over here, right? And family 2, and the root letter is Hamza, Waw, and Lam. Hamza, Waw, and Lam. Awwala, yu'awwilu, ta'wilan. Then muhsinina. So I hear mu sound, and now ha, sin, and noon. So this sin is the middle root letter which has kasra. So that means this is our ism file. And ha, sin, and noon. And what family is it?
Family
Ahsana.
4.
Family 4, yes. Okay. So now wa'aminu. Okay, as we learn already, aminu. So what do you think? Aminu. This is a command, okay? So this is our fail amr, and file is antum. Okay, and root letter is hamza, mim, and noon, and form is, what form is it?
Family 4.
Okay, then we have anzaltu. Anzaltu. What do you think?
Is it a past tense?
Very good.
Marvel.
So yeah, this is fail madin, and filuhu
Anna?
ana. Very good. Anzaltu, aslamtu. Okay, anzaltu is matching with aslamtu. So noon, zai, and lam is the root letter, and again family 4. Musaddiqan. So I hear mu sound, and swad, dal, and kaf are the root letter, and dal has kasra, right? So what is that then?
My file.
File.
Very good. So this is ism file, and swad, dal, and kaf are the root letter, and what is the family?
Family 2.
Family 2. Okay, musaddiqan, the one who confirms. Wa aminu. So what is the translation over here? Wa aminu. So you all believe. And with the amana, whenever you see ba over here, because amana can be many different meanings. Sometimes it means amana mean to security, to gain some like peace or secure, being secure, right? But when you see amana with ba, so that is always meaning in the meaning are the believing, believe in. Okay, so wa aminu, so you all believe. Okay, so you all believe in what? Ma anzaltu, whatever. This ma is telling this is ma mosula, right? Whatever I sent, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, whatever I have sent, musaddiqan, confirming, lima, whatever, ma akum, with you all. So whatever you have already with you, like Torah, Injil, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to these Jews and Christians, that whatever you already have with you, believe in what is what I have sent, and this is confirming whatever you already have it. Okay, so basically talking about Quran. Okay, then we have وَيَقُولُ يَا لَيْتَنِي لَمْ أُشْرِكْ بِرَبِّي أَحَدًا. So وَيَقُولُ, and they said, or they will say, or they are saying, Ya laytani, oh, woe to me. So they are regretting. Lam ushrik. Basically, this is one person. Okay, so this is Ashabul, in Surat Kahf, the man with the garden. This he is the one, right? So he is saying that woe to me, lam ushrik. Lam mean lam with always kind of lam gives the meaning of past, right? Lam
Wait,
ushrik.
never mind.
Yeah, lam ushrik bi rabbi ahada. So he's regretting that he should not have do like shirk with his Rabb. He should not have make partner with anything with the Rabb. So ushrik over here, lam ushrik. So lam is making this majzoom, right? So ashraka yushriku, right? So ushrik. What is the siga over here, ushrik?
Madi.
So basically this is no ashraka.
It's present tense.
Yeah,
Present tense lightest with ana as its.
exactly.
Okay.
So ashraka yushriku, right? So ushriku, then tushriku, ushriku, and nushriku. 5 in your pocket. If you make a habit to do that, that is going to make your life very easy. So ushriku, tushriku, then sorry, yushriku, tushriku, ushriku, and nushriku. So this one is ushriku basically, but because of lam, it become ushrik. So this guy is kind of regretting that he does not associate any partner with my Rabb, he's saying. So this is ana over here. So ushrik, what we need to say over here, this is mudariya and majzoom, right? And root letter is sheen, ra, and kaf. And what is the family? Family 4. Clear? Okay, then over here, very interesting verse. Wahuwa, and he is talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wahuwa, and he is yut'imu, the one who feeds. Wala yut'amu, but he is not fed. Okay, so wahuwa yut'imu. Now yut'imu, you guys tell me what is that? Yut'imu is matching with yuslimu, right? Aslama, yuslimu. So yeah, so this is mudari'a. Malum or majhul?
Malum.
Malum. Okay. And then ta, ain, and mim are the root letter. And family 4. At'ama, yut'imu. Now yut'amu with fatha.
Majhul.
Yes. So
That's majhul.
again, this is mudari'a, but this is majhul. Okay. So basically, it is saying that Allah is subhanahu wa ta'ala who feeds everyone. Million, billions, or we cannot even have any count of his creation. He is feeding, but no one feed him. Right? Subhanallah. Okay, then if we bring this family to our fa'in lam kalma, right? So this is af'ala. Af'ala yuf'ilu if'alan fahuwa muf'ilun. Ufu'ila yuf'alu if'alan fahuwa muf'alun. Al-amru minhu af'il wa nahi anhu la tuf'il wa zarfu minhu muf'alun. Okay, so this is how it's gonna go in fa'ala pattern. And now ain, ra, and dal, dad, we are going to let's do a couple of them. So arada would be arada, right? Aslama. So we need to put our hamza over here, and it will become arada. Arada yuridu iradan fahuwa mu'ridun. You will see this word a lot in Quran Pak, muriduna. Okay, the one who kind of turn away. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala complains a lot about the people who does not do zikr of him. They turn away from the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah not make one of them. Arada yu'ridu iradan fahuwa mu'ridun. Urida now majhul. Urida yu'radu iradan fahuwa mu'radun. Al-amru minhu a'rid wa nahi anhu la tu'rid wa zarfu minhu mu'radun. So mu'radun, the thing that is kind of ignored or like we turned away from the zikr. May Allah make not one of them, but I'm just giving an example. So the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would be mu'rad. And the one who is turning away is the person who is turning away. So fasada, now it will, in family 4, it will become afsada. So afsada yufsidu ifsadan fahuwa mufsidun. Ufsida yufsadu ifsadan fahuwa mufsadun. Al-amru minhu afsid wa nahyu anhu la tufsid wa zarfu minhu mufsadun. So this is how it's gonna go, and inshallah rest you can do practice. Now, what is the rhetorical benefit, or we can say rhetorical implication of family 4? Words from this family are predominantly mutaddi. Mutaddi, what are the mutaddi? Lazim and mutaddi, always remember, right? What is lazim? The action is happening to you. Okay? And we do not need maf'ul. No maf'ul bihi is required. And mutaddi, when we can have maf'ul and the action is happening outside to someone. Okay, always remember that. So now you are going to find most of the families, most of the words in this family, they are mutaddi. And And what is the implication? The implication is that action was completed immediately and all at once. Okay, so whenever we have this family 4, Aslama family, what is the implication? Then that the action was completed immediately, one thing, and all at once. So the word anzala, for example, means to send something down immediately, all at once. Remember that we did nazzala versus anzala, right? So nazzala happening bit by bit, slowly. Quran Pak revealed bit by bit, nazzala. But anzala, something happening immediately, all at once. Like Torah and Injil, they just revealed once, right? So that is the kind of implication over here. Okay, so some more examples over here. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu. Now you guys tell me, amanu, is that Madi or Amar?
Maldi?
Madi. So ya ayyuhallazina amanu, those who believed, or you, those who believed. Idha darabtum fi sabilillahi, whenever you are like going on a expedition, or you are fi sabilillahi on jihad. Okay, fatabayyanu, so then investigate. Wala taqulu, and do not be and do not say liman alka, whoever throw ilaykum, to you, assalama, the greeting, lasta, that you are not, lasta. Okay, you are, this is anta, lasta mu'minan, that you are not believer. This is Surat Nisa. Okay, ayah number 94. So what happened, a little background, that there was some expedition, and the companion were on this expedition, and they saw some guy. So they were kind of that must be from some enemy side, so they were trying to attack on him. And as soon as this guy saw the companion that they are going to attack, so he said salam to them. But this companion thought that he is just saying salam to save himself. So they still killed that person. And when the kind of news reached to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then this ayah revealed that because we cannot judge anyone like what is in their heart. If someone has given us salam, greeting, so we should not be thinking that, okay, no, he is just saying for any other reason, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not even used the word Muslim over here, he used the word mu'min over here, that he don't say that he is not mu'min. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that even if someone show a small kind of gesture of iman, then you need to believe in that person. So now amanu over here, what do you say about this amanu? We said that this is Madi, right? And our file is hum over here. Okay, and then root letter is Hamza, Mim, and Noon. And this is our family 4, amanu. So fatabayyanu. So I see shadda over here. Fatabayyanu. So this that is telling me that this is family 2. Okay, and root letter is ba, ya, and noon. Right, and so what kind of word is fatabayyanu? So fa is extra, we should know. Tabayyanu.
Madi.
Fatabayyanu.
Madi whom, no?
Amar.
This is basically Amar, but we did not learn this family yet. Okay. So tabayyanu, investigate. You fatabayyanu. Can someone check? This is Surat Nisa, right? Ayah 94. Is that a command over there, or is translated in like a Madi way? Because I'm thinking that this is the family 6 that we are going to learn. Family, not 6, 5 rather. Next family we are going to learn. So look like this is this ta is part of the family over here. Okay, so we're gonna get back to this one. Now mu'minan, what do you say about mu'minan?
So Rahat, if it is family 6, why did we say that it's family 2 here in the form?
Yeah, so it's not family 2. Family 6, not family 6, rather family 5.
Rahat, excuse me, I have checked it at Corpus Quran, and they are saying that it's Filul Amar and form number 5.
Yeah, family 5, yeah. Okay, so this ta is not part of Mudaria over here, rather this is the part of the family that is we are going to learn next, inshallah, family 5. Okay, so fatabayyanu, so this is a command. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling them that you need to investigate before you attack or before you do harm to anyone. So we need to investigate. We cannot just make jump to the conclusion or make our own decision, but we need to kind of investigate before we do any action. So now mu'minan, so mu, okay, and then this meme is having kasra, so this is our ism file. Okay, and what family?
Family 4.
Family 4. Okay, and this is our Amar over here. Okay, so now next one, Watlu alayhim. Watlu, so you kind of do tilawa. So this word is from tilawa. Okay, so tala, again this is a weak root letter, so it is not going to show us the regular way. Okay, so this is the root letter ta, lam, and yeah, tala, and this is Amar. Amar is supposed to be ending on skoon, right? But since I said that this is not a regular family, this is a weak fail, so that's why you see watlu like that. Okay, so but this is Amar. So watlu, so you recite, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that you recite alayhim, upon them, naba'a, news, abnai, news of 2 Adam, 2 sons of Adam. So this is naba'a abnai Adam, basically naba'a, and this is not a fail. Naba'a is over here, is our ism, and this is light, so this is our mudaf. Ibnai is our mudaf ilayhi, and then ibnai is again mudaf, and adama is mudaf ilayhi. So this is basically chain of idafa. Naba abnai adama. This is chain of idafa is going over here. Okay, this is ibnun, ibnan, ibnin, and then ibnani, ibnaini. So this is basically ibnaini, and then noon is dropped to make it light, because this is mudaf. Okay, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying you recite upon them news of two sons of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam bil haqqi, with the truth. If qarraba, when they kind of decided to offer qurbanan, a sacrifice. Fatuqubbila min ahadihima, so it was accepted min ahadima, from one of them. Walam yutakabbal, but it did not get accepted min al akhir, from the other one. So the first one, the sacrification was accepted, but the other who made sacrifice, his sacrifice is not accepted. So qala, he said, when his sacrifice is not accepted, he said la aqtulannaka. Okay, so this is, if we remember, nunu sakila over here, it's like a oath, and then this lam is also is a kind of emphasis. So he was saying, definitely, there is no doubt, I'm going to kill you. And qala, then he said, this is the other brother, he said innama, only, yatakabbalullahu, Allah accept. So this is Allah, the word Allah is file for yatakabbalu over here. And again, this is yatakabbalu. You see this ta over here. So this is all family 5 we are kind of doing over here. So yataqabbalullahu, Allah accept minal muttaqin, from the muttaqin only. So Allah, the first brother said to the second brother that Allah accept a sacrifice of only muttaqin people. So qarraba, this is easy, giving away that this is our family too. Okay, and root letter is kaf, ra, and ba. And over here, this is our madi. And file is huma over here, because it's talking about 2 people. Okay, and the rest, fatuqubbila, this is our majhul. And this is again family 5. And yutaqabbal, this is again, this is fil mudariya majhul. Okay, and this is majzoom too. And then yataqabbalu, this is again our fil mudariya, and file is huwa over here, family 5. Okay, then we have next one, innahum unasuin yatatahharuna wama kana jawaba qawmihi illa an qalu akhrijuhum min qaryatikum. This is look like when the guest came to Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, and they were angels, and then they went to Hazrat Lut alayhi salam to destroy this nation. But when their people, they saw these angels, they were like obviously not human, so extra kind of beautiful, so they kind of got attracted to these angels even, right? So this is look like the stories over here. So innahum unasun yatatahharuna wama kana jawaba qaumihi illa an qalu akhrijuhum min qaryatikum. So it's translating this part over here first, but the answer of his people was only that they said akhrijuhum, evict them from your city, min qaryatikum. Innahum unasin yatatahharuna, indeed they are men who are yatatahharun, purely purified. So now, or I think they are talking about a prophet, that they are too pure for us, so we need to evict them. So I think this is the story behind it. So akhrijuhum, akhriju is like aslimu, right? So this is and this e sound is telling me that this is our amr. If it was akhraju, then it is our madi. Okay, aslamu and aslimu. So this is our amr over here, and this is family 4. Then yatatwahharuna. So again, when you see the ya and then you see ta too, so you should know that this is our family 5. And when it comes to like anta, then you're gonna see 2 tas. So it could be tata twahharuna. Okay, so this inshallah we are going to talk more about this family next time. Okay. Wow, we still have a lot. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that because we need to do some practice together. Oh wow, we have some implication too. Okay, let's see how much we can. Okay, so then can you ask someone else better? Okay, maybe then we can stop recording here and we can start on someone else's computer. Sorry. Okay, so now what are the implications of this family? First of all, it says that transitivity pushes the act to someone else and is instant. If the fail is already transitive, it makes it more transitive. Okay, so nazala mean he came down, nazzala mean he sent down gradually, and anzala mean he sent down all at once, immediately and quickly. Kataba, he wrote. Kattaba, he taught someone to write. And then family 4, aktaba mean he dictated for someone else to write or to make someone else write. Jalasa, he sat down. Ajlasa, he made someone sit down. Kharaja, he exited. Akhraja, he kicked out someone or something. Okay. Sami'a, he heard. Asma'a, he made someone hear. So this is how most of the verb over here, you're gonna find that they are transitive. And if the verb is already transitive, then it is kind of making it more transitive. Then we have number 2 point is intransitive. The 3 root letter is transitive, and the aslama or afala, like masdar version, is intransitive or even passive. For example, nasala mean he plucked. But when we say ansala rishu, that means the wing came off. So now it is kind of making it intransitive. Okay, so we're using this masdar of this family, converting into intransitive. So that happens too. Daraba mean he struck, and adraba mean he went on strike. So now he went on strike, meaning the action is happening to himself, right? Number 3, mutawa'ata mean reflection. Becomes a reflection of the bab tafil. So bashartuhu fa'abshara. Bashartuhu, I congratulated him. Fa'abshara, so he felt congratulated. So that is kind of mirror reflection, right? So because he congratulated, now he is feeling congratulated. So mirror effect can happen in this family. فطرت فطرته فأفطر. I offered him breakfast and so he ate breakfast. بصرته فأبصر. I made him see, so he saw it. حسنته فأحسن. I made him excel, so he excelled. Okay, so this is kind of mirror reflection is happening over here. Then we have balu, mean reaching. When an ism is converted to a fail to give the meaning of reach out, ism like Iraq is a city, right? Sorry, country. Iraq, when I say Iraq, it means he reached Iraq. So Iraq is a name of a place, and when I bring it to family 4, then it means that I get there. So ashratun mean 10. Asharatil kutub mean the books reach the count of 10. Sabaha meaning morning. When I say asbaha, family 4, aslama, it means to enter upon the morning. We say asbahna, the morning azkar, right? Asbahna wa asbahal mulku lillah. So oh Allah, I have entered the morning, right? So this is the implication over here. Then it says al-ibtada, to create or complete unrelated meaning in comparison with mujarrid. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so now al-ibtada mean to create a complete unrelated meaning in comparison with mujarrid. So when mujarrid, like family 1 we are using, and from family 1, when we change into family 4, we bring this family 1 into family 4, it goes. Okay, so we were on Tarit, like presentation. Okay, so Rahnun mean collateral. We know this word Rahan Rakhna koi cheez, right? So when we are kind of as a guarantee, we are keeping something with someone because we need something from them, right? So this is Rahan, collateral. So when I say in family 4, Arhan Tudara, mean I presented the home for collateral. Okay, then we have number 11, Ita'u ma'khuzun, like giving. The doer gives the maf'ul an object related to the fail. For example, Kita'un mean cutting, but if I say Aqta'tu qudbana, mean I gave him permission to cut the branch. Shiva'un mean roasted meat. Ashwaka mean I gave you, he gave you roasted meat. Azmun mean bone, and azamtul kalba mean I gave the dog a bone. Okay, so this is how. Then we have some more over here. I think you guys can just read through, and if you guys have any question, you can ask me, okay? Because we are kind of running out of time. Then we have some homework over here. And again, these are all from workbook, so you can check your work over there. Okay, and now if you guys are interested, then we can do some together. And if you think that you can handle by yourself, then we can end the session over here. So what do you say?
I think we can try it ourselves.
Okay, yeah. So we are supposed to do slide number 9, 10, 9 and 10, these two. Okay, plus homework. So we're gonna finish our session over here. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.